I'm Gerald Lawson. I'm the volunteer director. I have been associated with HaCoBA since 2000. That was the year I retired from TVA and I started volunteering down here. The main goal of this ministry is really not only to give people food for their physical being, we try to give them something for their spiritual being. We try to give them Jesus Christ. That is what I'm hoping that we're doing a good job at, is sharing Jesus with these people, because a lot of them never go anywhere that they see it in real life. But down here, you know, I just hope that when they come in that they see Jesus in one of us volunteers, and that we represent him well. We always share the gospel with every client if they want to. It's not a requirement to get food. If they don't want to hear it, we give them their food, ask them if we can pray for them, and send them on their way. Oddly enough, most of them will say yes if you ask them if you can pray for them. And you can share a lot of Jesus with people in a prayer. But how do we show people Jesus in us is just how we respond to them. Because some of them come in, they're very angry. They don't want to be here. It's embarrassing to them to have to come and ask for food. So it's how you respond to them. Do you love them? Do you treat them just like you do anybody else you meet at church or anywhere else? You just love on them, make them feel comfortable, get them their food, and pray for them, send them on their way. We had a grandmother come in, and she got food, and the guy was witnessing to her, and he asked her if she had any prayer requests, and she said yes. She said, my grandson is lost. And she said, every time I try to talk to him, he don't want to hear it. And he said, well, let's just pray about it. So they prayed, and she left. The next month, she came back to get food, and she was looking for this guy. And she went in, and she said, you remember me? And he said, no. She said, well, I was one that you talked to about my grandson who was lost. And she said, we prayed for him, and you prayed specifically in your prayer that he would come to me requesting information about how to be saved. And she said that night he had been out with a bunch of his friends and came in real late. And he came to my door and knocked on the door, and he said, Granny, are you awake? She said, naturally I'm awake till he comes home. And I said, yeah. And he said, can I talk to you? So he walked into the room, knelt down by the bed, and asked her how to be saved. That's what it's all about. A lot of the people that come in, they don't go to church. And you know, we have people come in that live in crack houses. They come down here and they get food. Somebody talks to them and they get saved. But they have to go back to that crack house. And you know, they need support by not only us, but by the churches, that we send letters out to the churches saying, you know, so-and-so prayed to receive Christ, can you follow up? Please follow up on these letters if you get one. A lot of the needs we have are just items that we don't buy. Toilet paper, toothpaste, bars of soap, toothbrushes, and things like that we don't buy. We don't budget for it. We don't go out and purchase it. We depend on people to give it to us. And the main thing that we need from the churches is to lift us up in prayer. That we make wise decisions, that people do see Jesus in us, and that we represent his kingdom well. If it wasn't for the churches, we wouldn't be here. And over the years, if it hadn't have been for the churches, we would not be here. I didn't have any food and I didn't know where to go. and you know, you all were here for us, and that makes you feel good, and it makes you want to come back and do it again and do it again.